911, what's the location of your emergency?
I need the state troopers here on my location, here at, what is this place? Beach Road, Kalifornsky Beach Road.
Okay.
I just got attacked. He busted my windshield. I'm an Alaska cab driver. I'm in
okay, you have a mile
11.
marker?
I haven't put my dispatch office.
Do you think you're at mile 17?
Something like that. I'm front.
Okay.
It
okay,
says
and you
Alaska
said you just got attacked?
Line. Huh?
You said you just got attacked?
Yes.
By who?
By a passenger. I'm a van driver. I'm an Alaska cab driver.
Okay, and where did the passenger go?
He is now standing outside. He is, I don't know what he's doing. He tried ripping me off.
Okay. And can you confirm the number you're calling from just in case we get disconnected? You said he's standing right outside?
Yeah, he's outside the van right now.
Okay.
But he busted my windshield. And
is he leaving?
huh?
Is he leaving at all, or is he just standing there?
He's just standing there right now.
Okay, he busted your windshield. Do you know who he is?
Yes. He spiderwebbed it.
What is he? What's that? What is his name?
I don't know his name. It was a bartender call.
Okay.
That's why I'm
Can you
asking for the
describe
trooper
him?
so I can get his
Yeah,
name.
we're getting him headed your way. Can you describe him for me?
Well, he's thin.
He's thin.
About average height. I don't know.
What is he wearing?
5'10", maybe. Looks like about 150, 160 pounds. Caucasian.
Okay. Did you get injured?
No.
No injuries? Do you need medics at all?
Oh, no.
Okay. Okay. I'm going to send you a link so that you can take some pictures of him for me, and we're going to send it to the troopers. But they're en route to you now, okay?
Oh, he's too far for me to take a picture of, and he'd probably keep running. And it's dark out
He's too far from you to take a picture of?
I mean, I can see him, and all you're going to get is just a black silhouette.
Okay. Can I get his clothing description then?
It's just dark.
Dark
It looks like he's wearing some tan overalls, maybe. Oh, he's coming back this way.
Tan overalls?
Maybe.
Okay. Which way is he walking?
Now he's walking towards me.
He's walking back towards you?
No, he stopped.
All right, I'm staying on the phone until the officer gets right there with you, okay? Just let me know if you can see anything else he's wearing or which way he's walking, okay?
Oh, he's threatening me. He wants me to come out and fight him, and I'm not going to do it.
Right now, or was that earlier?
Yeah. Is there any way you can call the dispatch office?
They're doing that right now. My partner's doing that right now, okay?
He destroyed the radio, too.
Okay.
Radio, my CB, I can't contact the dispatch office because he busted the CB.
Okay, yep, we have them on the line, okay? We're letting them know what's going on. Where is he now?
He is screaming at me from the dark, telling me to get out of the car because he wants to fight.
Okay, so he is close enough to you now?
He's not that close to take a picture. He's still in the dark. He just walked in front. Now he's walking down the path.
Okay. And what path is that?
Oh, looks like a four-wheeler path, dirt road type thing. You know, on one side there's that walkway, that sidewalk, and on the other side looks like one of those dirt roads.
And I have to ask you real fast, do you know where he was going? Where were you taking him? Do you see him any longer?
Yeah, I see him. He's about maybe 50, 60 yards away from me, still screaming at me. 50
to 60 yards away?
Say what?
You said 50 to 60 yards away from you?
Yeah, something like that.
Okay,
Not
and which way is he walking now?
He's walking away from me.
Walking away towards
Going towards the Soldotna side instead of the Kenai side from where I'm
Okay,
sitting.
thank you. That's helpful. Okay, they're all headed your way, okay?
Okay.
Is your vehicle drivable at all, or is it...
Oh, it's drivable. He spiderwebbed the passenger side of the windshield.
Okay.
And I don't want the cab company to pay for that. I want him to pay for a new windshield because it's spiderwebbed.
Yeah, okay.
All it's going to take is a bump or extreme cold or hot weather.
You'll be able to drive it back to Alaska Cab?
Yeah, I can.
Okay.
But yeah, he's going to have to pay for that. That's why I want the troopers here.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's either gone into the woods or he's gone down the hill. I'm not sure how far he is now. In fact, that trooper that's coming up might see him any second now if he looks off to his left.
Let me see your hands, mother. State trooper, let me see your hands. Stand up. Stand up.
Hold on. Now I'm going to put my hands against the tree.
Stand up now. Stand up.
Just trying to comply with you.
Turn around, face away from you now. Face away.
I'm right here.
I've got him here. Face away from me. Turn around and face away from me. Stand up.
I can't.
What do you mean you can't?
I mean, I'm going to have to put my hand against this tree and stand up.
Okay, then put your hand against the tree. Stand the hell up. Put your hands behind your back.
Yeah, they're right there. Sorry.
Now I've got him in custody.
Phone?
Yeah, I'll grab your phone.
Thank you.
Go this way.
Yes, I'm detained.
Yep, you're detained right now.
100%. Sorry.
Gonna get deep, so be careful.
Yeah, I know. Sorry. It's not that I'm not trying to comply with you.
I know. Just keep doing what you're doing. You're fine.
Just let us know.
All right. Right back over here for me.
Yes, sir.
You got weapons on you, bud?
Nope. Can you pull my pants?
Give me 1 second.
I'm not trying to.
I know. I appreciate it.
I'm not trying to do anything. I just have some down pants right now.
Down in,
Yes, sir. Inside the. Pull those up.
Yep. Take 1 second.
Oh yeah. No problem. I'm not trying to be any.
Yeah, we'll get your pants pulled up and say, go have a seat for me for a second. Let's talk.
Oh yeah.
I'll put in here for me. What's your first name, bud?
My name is Steven.
Steven, go ahead and have a seat for me. Is it Steven?
Yes, sir.
All right. Careful, man. Scoot in there.
Yeah, I'm trying.
I know you're trying.
I'm not trying to be in.
I know you're not trying to be anything, okay? All right, so here's the deal, bud.
You got me.
All right, so just because you're sitting in my back seat, you're not free to leave. I need to make sure you understand your rights, okay? Just because they're important.
Well, I haven't done anything.
Okay, well, but because you're not free to leave,
right?
If I want to talk to you, I have to make sure you understand your rights, okay?
Yeah,
you're not under arrest at this time or anything, but I still have to make sure you understand these. You have the right to remain silent. Do you understand those?
Well, I don't think I've been somebody that has been
Okay, fair enough. But you understand your rights.
Yes, sir. Yes,
okay,
sir.
all right. So
I'll abide by all these.
So what's going on tonight, Stephen? Why am I here talking to you?
I was at the scene trying to figure it out.
Okay. You were down at the Vagabond earlier?
Yeah.
Okay. Obviously you had a little bit to drink down there, so you called a cab?
Well, yeah, and
Okay.
then the cab driver like freaked out on me.
What do you mean he freaked out on you? What happened?
Well, like I was trying to pay for my ride, and like I knew that I was over.
Okay.
Like my buddy and I like yeah, and so I was like I'll pay for my. And then he's like, no, you're a piece.
So he's driving for the Vagabond. You guys only made it a couple miles here.
Yeah, that's why I was like.
Who else was in the cab with you? Anybody?
No, it was
just you.
It was.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where was he taking you to?
Well, he just driving me down the road to my best friend's house.
Okay.
But that apparently I'm a bad person.
Okay, so he just driving along and all of a sudden just calls you a piece. I mean, what prompted all that? What led up to all that?
Honestly, officer,
Yeah.
you know, I probably deserve some of that. I probably talked to him in a manner but none of my friends.
You got a little belligerent with him?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I probably did that.
All right. When you got belligerent with him, what do you think you said?
Well, he wouldn't give me a ride.
He wouldn't give. I thought you were in the cab.
Well, I thought I was.
1060.
Yeah. Go ahead and off.
Okay, so you were in the cab with him. He was giving you a ride. So what was happening inside the cab?
Well, the guy freaked out on me, and so I left.
Okay.
Just like you picked me up right here. I might have.
Just because.
Sorry.
So
my pants are falling down now.
That's okay. Well, you're sitting down right now, so we don't have to worry about it just yet. But you're in your cab, just driving along, and all of a sudden he just starts freaking out for no reason.
I wouldn't say that.
Okay. Well, what reason did he have to get upset?
Well, we were drinking, and then, you know, he started freaking out.
Oh, you were drinking in the cab?
No, we like I've been in that bar.
Okay. Did the cab driver ever hit you? Did he bite you, kick you, punch you, scratch you, anything like that? I mean, you're sitting in the back seat, so probably not. But
no, sir.
Okay.
I couldn't tell you that he assaulted me in any way.
But when you guys get into it and you start being belligerent with him, whatever, he stops the cab, right?
I left. I honestly, I like.
Okay, did you ever punch him?
Not that I know of.
Not that you know of? Is it possible you might have punched him?
No.
Okay, what about his windshield? What happened to his windshield?
I hit his windshield.
With your hand? With your fist?
Yes,
okay.
ma'am. And then, yes, sir.
Was that just because you were upset?
Yeah. And then I left right after that, and then he started hitting me. And we, like, I was calm.
Okay.
I didn't want anything to do with that.
Okay.
Like I obviously messed up his
windshield.
driver's license. Yeah.
Okay. And,
but no.
But that's just because you were upset, right?
That was nothing to do with anything like.
And then after you left, did you turn around a couple times and tell him that you had to kick his ass? I mean, was that probably something you said?
No.
No? You never threatened him?
No.
Okay.
Because he was threatening me the whole time.
Well, you broke his windshield, so
well,
you could understand that, right?
I hit his windshield. Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I did. And he was like, I had to leave that whole situation.
Right.
And that's why you guys find me on the road.
Is that you kind of hiding because you didn't want to get in trouble? Is that what it was?
Well, that was exactly what it was.
Okay, all right.
Because I mean, yeah.
Okay.
He has some issues against me.
Right.
And I have some issues against him.
Okay.
And that's fine.
And you seem like probably a pretty nice guy. You think probably that maybe this wouldn't have happened if you hadn't been drinking tonight or you've been intoxicated. You've probably been a little bit easier to get along with?
No.
Okay.
Honestly, like.
Okay.
I drink.
Fair enough.
No.
Okay.
This guy just
personality conflict right from the start. Wouldn't matter if you're drinking or not.
No.
Okay. And as far as it goes with like, if you had anything that you could redo tonight, what would you redo? Like, if you could go back in the DeLorean, Back to Future style, and time machine it, what would you do different?
I'd still hang out with my best friends.
Right.
Just what I did today.
But maybe not take this cab.
No.
Okay.
No, the cab wasn't cab wasn't the issue at all.
The cab wasn't an issue.
No.
It was just the driver.
Well, I tried to ask the guy for a cab ride.
Right. Well, he was giving you a ride, so I mean, I don't. understand.
No,
I don't
he
understand
was.
what
But then he like freaked out on me. Like when I gave him I mean, I work on the slope.
Right.
Make some
right. So you went
decent
to pay?
money, and I went to pay. And like, dude, there's money in my.
Okay.
And it didn't go that way. So I mean,
did he say you owed him more money or what? Okay. But how much did he say you owed him?
Well, he said I owed him what do we call it? It would be the same money, but like you're right there with, like, it was the same. It was you gotta provide, what do you call it? You're right there with me, man. No, it was, you gotta provide 100 what's your, and then we gotta do.
Okay, I'm not following, but
I know. I'm not following.
I'm at my vehicle. If you can contact the cabbie and check the damage and get his side. Okay, all right. Well, I tell you what, we're gonna drive back down here. I gotta talk to the cab driver real fast. Okay.
Hey, I walked away from the cab driver.
I appreciate you walking away.
Hitting me in the face.
Okay.
I really did.
Okay.
I walked away.
Well, I appreciate you walking away. Okay.
Well, because I didn't want to hit him.
Right. Probably the thing that you probably regret the most out of this whole encounter was breaking his windshield, isn't it?
Yeah, I did.
That's probably a stupid thing to do.
I did.
Yeah.
It was.
And that was because you're upset, though. I understand that, but still, it's probably not the smartest thing to do.
I did do that.
All right. I'm going to shut the door here real fast. I'm going to have you move your elbow. I don't want to smash it. Hang on. What's up?
I'm not trying to get out of here. Can we just...
Did you spit all over my seat? Don't do that, please.
Yes, sir.
All right, so...
I'll clean it up.
It's okay. Don't worry about it. We'll get it later.
No.
So here's the deal. Listen, bud. So basically, he picks you up at Vagabond. You're on your way back to your place off of Daisy, your friend's place off of Daisy.
Yes, sir.
As you're going down there, you basically tell him you're not going to pay. Okay?
Well,
Well, listen, let me talk for 1 second, okay?
Yes,
then I'll give you a chance to talk. Okay, he says you told him you're not going to pay, and that's when you got pissed off and you punched the windshield, okay, which you already told me you did that.
Yes.
You're flailing your arms around. He's afraid you're going to hit him, so he tries to grab your arms and stuff. He pulls over here. You go to get out, and you tell him I'm taking this shit, and then you grab his candy bar and stuff, okay? He has to, pry those from your hands. Why were you trying to take his candy bar and his chips and stuff?
I wasn't.
Well, why is his candy bar all smashed like somebody's been grabbing it and crushing it?
Because he smashed me in the face with his...
With his candy bar?
With his face.
Okay. Well...
I told him, no, sorry. I'm just, my girlfriend and I,
You told him no, sorry, what?
No, I'm not gonna... I'm gonna go to the Vagabond, and I'm just gonna...
He picked you up at the Vagabond. He's taking you home. You asked him to take you home.
No, that's not what happened.
That's not what happened?
No,
okay.
Because I was already...
Well, you can't go to the Vagabond anyway. You're drunk.
Well,
you can't go to the bar when you're drunk.
Obviously.
Yeah. Okay.
No, I was up the hill.
Up the hill where?
Well, I wasn't drinking at the Vagabond. I had already been drinking. Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I will admit.
Where did he pick you up at? Because he says he picked you up at the Vagabond. Is that right?
I don't think so.
Okay. Well, here's the deal. Okay, bud.
All right.
You're under arrest. Okay. So, yeah, I know it sucks, but
I know
we'll get
it really
through it.
does.
Okay. We'll get you down to jail. You're under arrest for criminal mischief for breaking that windshield. Okay.
Okay. enough.
You're under arrest for assault because he thought you were going to hit him, and disorderly conduct as well.
But I never hit him.
He didn't have to. Assault in Alaska is just like battery and assault are two different things.
Hold on, I never tried to even assault you.
No, you didn't. I'm not charging you with assaulting me. Okay. Anyway, and then you can't take people's property, man. You tried taking his candy bar. You can't do that.
The guy tried to.
I know, but you
Fair
can't.
enough.
Okay.
Fair
All
enough.
right.
Fair
All right.
enough.
Hey, set tight, bud.
Hey,
I'll get your phone when we get down there. Yeah, we'll
Can I get you to call my girlfriend and let her know?
Yeah. Do you have her number?
It's
in your phone?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll take care of that in a second.
Thank you.
Hold on, F10. Yeah, it's going to be 1080. It's going to be 1 count for mischief, I believe 3, I'll have to look. It's going to be assault 4, that's fear against the cabbie, as well as disorderly conduct and robbery.
Really? So he tried to break, he ripped the radio out of the console as well.
Okay.
I was able to plug it back in, and there was no damage to it. But
okay.